Hi Ben, this will be some midterm video feedback for you. I just wanted to say that if you have any difficulties in the upcoming weeks, don't hesitate to reach out, and I will accommodate you. And I bid you strength. Ben, you've got the ingredients. I know you say it's not the prettiest thing, but and also I see that you refer to it as a web page. Let's see, here we go. Yeah, web page, and maybe that's the problem. Think of it as a poster. It's not a web page. It's more like a poster. Think of it in those terms. I think you've got great ingredients though, and you've got some good copy going on. I think maybe just a simpler arrangement of things, and you have everything that you need. So I'm going to open it up in Illustrator next. I'm assuming that you've provided that, and hopefully, if you've embedded your images, then I'll be able to give you some suggestions about arranging your ingredients. Ben, when I try to open up the, is this yours? No, yes, this one. It says that I'm missing images. And with regard to the size, yes, you're correct. A full page ad, 8.5 by 11, is what the rubric, I think, requires. So anyway, let me open this up, and I will be able to see whether you have linked or whether you have embedded your images. Apparently you have linked, because it's prompting me to find them. This is important to know, the difference between embedding and linking. I'm just going to hit ignore and show you, let's say I were working at Kinko's and you gave me your file for, say, a color proof. This is what I would wind up with. Ben, I totally take that back. It looks like you have embedded images, so I'm not sure what that's about. Okay, so I had said you have great ingredients, but I think maybe you could capitalize on them. And part of that is maybe scale up this great silhouette of the amethyst geode. You might also, now that I'm looking at it, make this, I don't know if it's a quartz crystal embedded in it, but so much looks like a heart. Maybe there's some way that you could capitalize on that. And make it mysterious and large. I would say, worry about the type later. Type can be very small, and I would collect it in a single area, perhaps flush left. And then these kinds of images, I'm just gonna maybe let's see, stacking order. Yeah, these kind of images, they're great when they're bled. And by that I mean, when they are enlarged, so they go across the page. Again, that assumes that they're high enough resolution. The first part of the semester was spent, looking for high resolution images. And then it looks like this is pixelated. Just so you know, that should be a vector image, and I'll show you. Let me just get some of this type out of the way here. Again. Smaller, and maybe settle on a single alignment. I would use flush left, drag right, and that's what I'm talking about. Just nothing too overt. Think about what you want the viewer to see first, second, and third. All right. So, importing the vector logo, know that you can open up the style guide in Illustrator. So I've done that. I'm going to use one of the select tools, doesn't really matter which one, just to select the logo. I'm going to copy it to the clipboard, okay? Then I'm going to go back to your nicely layered file. I'm going to create a layer rather for it, and I'm going to call it logo. Okay, and then I'm going to paste the vector logo, and see how much better that looks. It's not distorted and it's not pixelated. So anyway, and I'll place it there, and I can turn it on or off. All right, I think I'll end this here. You've got great ingredients. Enjoy playing with them, and sketch. Keep a record of it, so that when you write your final reflected document, you've got the visuals for it. Good job, Ben.